Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I really like the look of Clément Lenglet, Peter. The Frenchman, like a lot of his compatriots of the same generation, seem so good on the ball. Probably because he was a fullback, at least in his academy days, so good pace and covering, both very useful strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rodri. And here's Batistuta. Timber. Now, can they get him away? Barrios. And it's Llorente.
Such good technique.
And it's Barrios. Played out to the left flank. Gonzalez.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
It's a promising position.
Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Azar. Kaka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Van Basten.
That's a throw. Lenglet.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's managed to get free. That looks a good cross.
Nagatomo. Rodri.
It's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Now it's Gonzalez.
That's tidy.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Gabriel
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Timber.
Lenglet.
Park Ji-sung.
Hazard.
And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, there's the clearance. That's gone for a throw-in.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in. Nagatomo is strong enough. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Barrios. Koke. Simeone.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Batistuta. Koke. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Koke. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Gonzalez. Caught offside that time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a shade optimistic. Five minutes till the break. Alvarez. No, that's been intercepted. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Alvarez. Kaká. Batistuta. That is good alertness. Alvarez. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gonzalez. It's Koke. Simeone. And it's Barrios. Here's Llorente. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gonzalez. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Kaká. Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Kaká. Kaká, good driving run. And this is Hazard. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Gonzalez. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And Gonzalez. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Lenormand with the foul. Park Ji-sung. Timber could try cutting inside here. And he's there to clear it. Looking for options for movement. Played back in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Park Ji-sung gets across and deals with it. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. Hazard with the delivery. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Gonzalez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Longley. Gonzalez. And it's Barrios. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Simeone. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Cleared without complication. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
That is good strength.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Portugal have taken the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Koke. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's a quick free kick. Javi Galan. And the flag has stayed down. Great chance! And again! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Solot duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Longley is there to clear. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Portugal making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he's taking no chances there. Koke. Here's Llorente. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Koke. Foot in. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Not the most convincing of passes. Llorente. Pedri. In with the challenge. Rodri. Camavinga. And this is Batistuta. And it's Camavinga. Now Timber. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Timber's cross. So that's it. It is all over. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
Takes a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Played through into space. And that has been slung wide. Bartosagi's cross. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Nagatomo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Back they go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Played out wide. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Musiala. Deftly away. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Rabiot. Portugal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nagatomo with the foul. And it's Silamakers. Lovely, now there's the shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Thinks about the shot. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kante makes the interception. Musiala. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Modric. And the return pass. And here's Rabiot. Modric. Modric really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but... Kaká! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pulisic. So what can they make of this? That's a cute ball. Always onto this. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Kaká. Now it's Pulisic. He shifted it to the flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Van Basten. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 club. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Portugal, and the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Portugal 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. Here we go again. Saliba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Nagatomo. Rabiot.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Conte. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good ball out wide. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Modric. Pulisic. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And that has left him in a heap. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Pulisic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pass somewhat off target. Salmakers. It's Fofana. And it's Rabiot. And it's made its way to him. Serves up across. Shapes to shoot! He scores! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Van Basten. Musiala. Timber picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Cleared away. Crossed in again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fofana. Salmakers. No, he's had it taken off him. Bastoni. Out to the left it goes. Modric. Quality ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Rabiot gets flagged offside. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Bartesaghi, oh, good-looking ball. Pressure coming in from all directions. Bartesaghi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Rabiot. And here's the chance to counter. Timber. And here's Van Basten. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
There they go, hunting again. Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Spread it left. Kante cuts it out.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Kaka. Nagatomo. Kaka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Bartesaghi. Modric lays it forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Opts for safety. Just 5 minutes left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Tomori for Salamakers. Fofana turns back here, probably the best option. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Salamakers. Now it's Fofana. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United finding their passes. And it's Casemiro. Great, can he finish? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. It's out for a goal kick. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Ahmad. Quarter of an hour played. Casemiro. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Rijkaard. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Casemiro. Oh, that is a nice touch. Sesko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
They've played it short. He slings it in. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shaw. That's headed upfield. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Casemiro. Ahmad. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mount. Diogo Dalot. And it's Mount.
Such good technique.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Diogo Dalot gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ahmad. Kaká wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard. Nagatomo. Oh, that's neat. No outsmarting him this time. Nagatomo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Kaká. Played out wide. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Van Basten. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Chips it through. Threads one in. That's beautifully weighted. Big chance!
Decent chance!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Musiala plays it in.
Keeper's dealt with that.
And it's Kaka.
Gets a good foot in there. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Here we go again then.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt.
And Casemiro. Out to the right.
And it's with the keeper. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
And that's gone loose.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Timber's cross.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Portugal have their second corner now. And that should get the job done.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ahmad.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
And it's Casemiro. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Casemiro! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. 60 minutes played.
Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. And he's forced to go back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's found a way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Yoro. Ahmad. Incoming delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Timber. That's Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. And he welcomes it in.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mount. Oh, super find. Could try cutting inside here. Bastoni stands tall and stands strong. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Musiala. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Distributed tidily. Cross into the box. He's got tall. It's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Shaw. Yoro. Now Diallo. Well, that has not gone well. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Van Basten. Nagatomo. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mount. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And he's chosen to go back. Gagliardini. Nagatomo. Van Basten. And it's Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Ribéry. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellanova has it out wide and in space. And here's the chance to counter. Bradaric. Gagliardini. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Bout of pass. Shoots! That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Barella. Takes the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bradaric. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Gagliardini. Serdar. Spread out to the left. Bellanova gets a foot in here. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bernard. Out towards the flank. Serdar. Verona finding their passes. Çalhanoğlu looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Batistuta. That's very neat. Not the most accurate pass. Serdar. And Gagliardini. Bradaric. Ball is over the line. Nunez. And Gagliardini. That has been slung wide. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Shin to shin. Bicep to bicep. And he wins out. Barella. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Nagatomo. And here's Van Basten.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Nunez. Serdar. Nunez. And Gagliardini. Serdar. Paredes does well to get it back. Paredes powering forward here. Barella. Closing. Barella! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Serdar. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Verona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He shifted it to the flank. Nagatomo delivers. Portugal with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Bellanova's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Verona have the chance to go the other way. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. This looks promising, and it's Nagatomo. Turns and goes back. Nunez gets rid without sophistication. We are into overtime. It's Van Basten! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nilsson. Bradaric. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barella. And now the breakaway. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gagliardini. Serdar. Bernat. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Gagliardini. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Barella. Nagatomo gets into some space. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Batistuta. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a good ball out wide. Drives it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Nelson gets it away. Portugal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Stefan de Vrij.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
It's a searching pass. Belanova. It's a good spell of possession, this. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry driving forwards. Bernat. And it's Belanova. Chooses to go back. And it's Paredes. Now Paredes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Çalhanoğlu. Nunez. Gagliardini. Bradaric. And Gagliardini. Bernat. Gagliardini. Here's Serdar. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Can he get it through? Bastoni does really well to win the ball there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Nice bit of trickery. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nelson cuts it out. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Gagliardini. Akpro. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's a quick one. Van Basten. And it's Nagatomo. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Verona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because...
And the finish! They've scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellanova's cross. Terrific header. Sticks it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pagano. Quarter of an hour played. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Van Basten. Ribéry. Now that... And the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, good take in a good area. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a promising position, and it's played in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Good read, needed to be. Crosses it in, and the keeper gets his hands on it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in a great position here. Nagatomo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. I'm not... Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barella. Van Basten. Ribéry. Ribéry charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Castrovilli. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Barella. And it's Bellanova. And it's Barella. Van Basten, looking understandably energised after his goal. So, what can they make of this? Pagano. Played out to the left flank. Gets into some space. Real chance here. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square, and not for the first time.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Wriggles his way through. Great ball if he can get there. Picked out, decent chance! Marvellous goal! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Out to the right. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And there's the end of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Portugal do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And the second half gets underway. Bastoni, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Barella, Van Basten, and it's Ribéry. That is lovely. To Barella. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ribéry. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Batistuta. Now he's had it taken off him. Could move up a gear here. Barella. Paredes. And here's Batistuta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Batistuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellanova concedes a free kick for that. And it's Castrovilli. Well, now here's a good battle. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. And one more try! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Bellanova. Stefan de Vrij. Bellanova. Paredes. Short changes him with that pass. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ribéry did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellanova. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Castrovilli. He is just caressing the ball. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bellanova, who does have an assist to his name. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played out towards the right wing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. Now it's Castrovilli. Castrovilli. And he's had a hit! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And it's Castrovilli.
He's had a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And this is Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, big chance! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Portugal take the lead.
Well, it's better late.
He's going for goal!
They want to be quick to recover this. It's gone out for a throw-in. Portugal making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, that's neat. Pass somewhat off target. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There will be 4 extra minutes. Barella. Van Basten.
Good, strong midfield. It's Van Basten! And it's come back out to him. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and
It's Van Basten!
and he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Van Basten. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! And he's onside! And he's quick to get it clear again. Nagatomo. To Barella. Chalhanoglu. It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he spark a counter here? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Barella. Now it's Ribery. Van Basten! That carried quite a threat. Barella. And it's Chalhanoglu. So it is still 0-0. And he was quick to react.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that is a little undercooked. Picked out brilliantly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barella turns back here, probably the best option. Ambitious ball here. Nagatomo looking to hit the byline here. He rises against the crossbar. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely shaped ball. Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Pressing high and with purpose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribery has it in a wide position. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Barella, nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
E vamos toda a entrada em campo da nossa equipa.
There's the start of the second half.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Batistuta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Portugal can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Van Basten. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. Just about up to the hour now. Knocks it into space. And he's heaved it away. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Ribery. Oh, it's played into the... Van Basten! Harmlessly behind.
Vamos alugar uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Great vision. He's in a great position here. There's no real chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Paredes. Çalhanoğlu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. It's a promising position, played into the middle.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Succumbs to the pressure. Belanova. Batistuta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Over to the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. And this is Batistuta. And it's Belanova. Belanova's cross. And that has been knocked clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Knocks it out wide. Nice control. Nagatomo. Oh, this is a chance for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Looking for options for movement. That's beautifully weighted. Great ball, and he's in shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Portugal making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Knocks it into space. Palmer! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Gakpo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gakpo with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. Romero. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Haaland. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Palmer gets a cross in.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brilliantly cut out. And he can clear it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now. So the most significant moment of the game. What a save by Seaman! Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Palmer with the short one. Palmer, cross to the back post. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lampard. He has found the way through. Haaland.
Central and defensive midfield is such a key area, Peter, for most teams. And I think in Emmanuel Petit you have one of the better players who can call themselves a specialist in playing that position.
And really appreciated at both club and national level. Lampard! In for the pieces! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Palmer. Now who's going to be first to this? Caught offside that time. Vardiol. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Oh, delightful ball. Tries a shot! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Romero. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Petit, steaming on goalwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There will be a throw-in. Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been knocked clear. Lampard. Now it's Johnson. And he's managed to get free. Rice. Ekitike. Now Timber. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Palmer in acres of space out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Johnson. Romero. Rice. Liverpool finding their passes. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Liverpool have their second corner now. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Palmer. Rice. Petit. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. Here's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's onside. He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away. Substitution on the field. Number 22.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Shot could be... Decent chance! Yes, it's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 41. Rice.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Haaland. It's Lampard! Vardiol gets good distance on it. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Played in deep. Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, they can break here. He's beaten the last man. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Gakpo, an instinctive delivery. Rodri gets it away. Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a good run down the right. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. That's a throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Palmer with the clearance. Saliba. And that's been won straight back. And he's there to get it away. Lampard. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Lampard. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Tries to play it through. Vardiol. Oh, nice touch. Johnson wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Timber. Spread it left. Park Ji-sung. Rice. Park Ji-sung.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you...
And the shot! Gabriel clears it away. Palmer is flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ekitike. He's being urged to shoot. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. And they can counter here. Rodri. Palmer. Oh, good read. Great vision. Park Ji-sung. Fernando Torres. Rodri gets it clear. Change of plan here, perhaps. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Liverpool are making a change now.
Number 12. Turnbull. Coming on the field. Number 9. Soberslide. Number
Torres gets flagged offside. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution on the field.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 13, Rodri. Coming on the field.
Rice,
6,
and it's Soboslai.
number 38.
Oh, well played.
Substitution in progress.
Gakpo. Lampard. Petit. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Szoboszlai. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Rice, given the lift of his goal. Oh, sweet feet. Passes short and sharp. Lampard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Romero. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Johnson takes control of it and he's on the move. Lampard! Goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Alexander-Arnold. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Son Heung-min with the cross. Fernando Torres. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would...
Isak. Can he finish? Gabriel. Isak might just make this. Now it's Isak. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that has not gone well. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get it through?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And the volley. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Saliba with the clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Diogo Jota. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
A little lost today. Please
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds.
stadium.
Boy, you can feel the tension.
Isaac is first to take the long walk.
Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Isaac is the next man in the spotlight.
Oh, he's hit the upright!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Soboslai
His second man up. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Tielemans is the man who's second in line.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
big character, big moment, big save. Liverpool are putting real pressure on here if they put this away.
Keeper's gone the wrong way. And that doubles their lead.
He must, but can he? What poise, what noise!
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Rice is able to finish it here.
That's won it!
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyed.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to play it through. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now that's well seen too. And that is expertly dealt with. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. Palmer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not... Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He is through here. Delivers with whip. Romero with the clearance. Now it's Torres. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol gets it away. Diogo Dalot. Kudus looking for options for movement. Kudus' cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Diogo Dalot. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's Rice. Back they go. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Palmer demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. This looks promising.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He'll fancy himself from here. And this, an opportunity to pull level.
Scores!
Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rosicki.
Out to the left it goes.
Palmer. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Timber.
On the finish!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Palmer. Ekitike.
Driving forward. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Palmer! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot.
Great run on the overlap here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given?
The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Diogo Dalot.
Oh, shooting chance!
Corner number 3 coming up. Rosicki goes short.
And he's there to clear it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played into space out wide.
Timber looking to run onto it. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Oh,
Goes for a shot!
they want to be quick to recover this.
Quick look, then big header!
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field.
And we're off again.
Number 24.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Torres.
Oh, Torres! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Goes down, but nothing given. Looking to play him in. And this is Torres. He's picked his way through. He's being urged to shoot. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Crunching tackle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinches it off him. Distributed tidily. Petit proves too strong. And it's Rice. Park Ji-sung going full tilt down the left. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rodri.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Fernando Torres touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rice. Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Quality ball. Scholes. Here's Haaland. Haaland goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Palmer. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ekitike. Well, that has not gone well. O'Reilly. Rosicki. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was venomous. And they're quick to get it back. That is ended up in no man's land. Romero. Timber. And it's Timber. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's in space and looking for options. Cross in, looks like a good one.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Torres! Haaland. For Rosicki. Kudus. And that is out of play. Rice. Timber. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Park Ji-sung.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Shapes to shoot!
And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Oh, that's well spotted. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Not the most accurate pass. Bernardo Silva. And that is a little undercooked.